let's talk a bit about Polaris. Let's go back then. How did that idea come about? What went into second?
So
it's arguably the premier grappling tournament in the world.
Well, I was in Lisbon with the Scramble guys, so Matt and Ben.
It was part of that. It was. We discussed. Yeah, you were, because what it was, we went to Lisbon. We sponsored the Euros IBGF for the first time, because there was a couple of companies coming in trying to steal, the trade of us in the UK and Europe. And so we got in touch with the Scramble guys, and we said, look, we're going to go out there. Do you want to just chip in a bit? We'll put a couple of your products up, and we said, whatever you sell, we give you the money for. So, we kind of come together with the boys from Scramble to try and push away these other brands.
But at the same time then, Lee was working, and I just got absolutely drunk on Johnny Walker Black Label.
And he's out there again, lauding it up.
So Wagon was there again, actually. Yeah. Wagon looked after me that night, put me to bed. Yeah. So we were in the Rodizio. So we're in the Rodizio having meat and whiskey, and me and Lee the year before had an idea about doing our own event. And I found the notepad the other day, Super 16 it was going to be called. And we done a logo, everything, a 16-man tournament in St David's Hall in Cardiff. So we're sitting in Lisbon now with the Scramble guys, and we randomly said about Super 16, and they said, well, we've got an idea for a show as well. And they were like, oh, wow. We were like, should we do it together? Oh, and that's Polaris. That's pretty much what happened then.
So, what date was the first event?
It was 10 years ago, January just gone, so 10 years ago. January the something, 2015, so it's just been 10 years now. But so it took a year after that of building and everything to be able to get there, but that's how Polaris started. It was a meeting in Lisbon again. Lisbon's had a lot of meetings and different things.
We've done a lot of business in Lisbon,
So we that was the start of Polaris. The first one was January 2015 in St David's Hall in Cardiff. Quite an iconic date.
With them then. I think we did about 10 months before we did the next one or something like that.
But the first one was just, I couldn't believe the people we brought. No, we had Mike Fowler, we had Tellez, we had Dean Lister on the card, Keenan Cornelius, Michelle Nicolini, Angelica Galvao. You're talking back then, 10 years ago, that you were looking around going, what is going on here? And Nick Brooks, bless him, was passed away now, was referee on those first iconic shows, and it was